Oh, we should do private stream. Is it private? Yep, it is. Okay. Do you want to know my DJing skills?
I pray, let me go hence unharmed.
Move!
Mercy, good sire. I spare you.
Oh, get off! Idiots.
I hate my plea.
Oh my god, now you've lost.
Grant me no harm, but let me live.
You decided to sit down doing nothing.
Have mercy on me. I spent the love of God. Be not the cup to me no harm, but let me live. Mercy, good
Oh
sir.
my god, you're so annoying. Come on. Bro, this is ridiculous. You're not meant to be alive. You shouldn't be alive.
Hold in peace, for violence are nice.
Hold him, just gonna be punching you. And you shouldn't be alive either. The blunt side of your axe touched my leg and it fell off. Yeah, get done. Oh, why is that? This is what I mean! Oh my god, just go down. Oh bro, I get hit in the face once and I'm nearly passing out. Meanwhile, this guy takes 6 haymakers to the face and just walks off. And look at that, how are you not down? And I barely touch the fence and my face explodes. You know, this guy full hits it and just doesn't go down. Look at that. Yeah.
You've got snow.
I've done it. Yeah.
Hands on heart. Have mercy on me. I stand beneath. For the love of God, do me no harm, but let me live. Let not be heavy.
Speaking of terms, not the...
Yeah, alright, sure now. Down with it.
Come on, boy.
Come on.
Good night, kid.
Stop giving me silence! Give me carnage! I'm gonna use my weapon. Oh, that's kind of being Oh! Does carnage just not exist in anything but beggar now?
Gotcha!
Look! Only silence! Like Jesus Christ!
Crack up!
Now then, so it doesn't magically make me speak into the air. I just make my brains explode like just then.
Hang on, my plea, and thy godness, grant me leave to...
Excuse me, but no, it's never gonna happen, is it? My sword is stuck to the side of his head. I'll bring that. Stop it with silence! I don't see anything but it's only 200 swords. I don't think so. God. Well, I'm off cheese strap. plus half, so I'll put it there. There, I've done zone how.
Which is the only Master Strike technically impossible in Half Sword, because it's a windshield wiper-like
yeah.
motion that requires you to put your thumb against a high horizontal
Shield how.
The fourth Master Strike is the Shield How, and it is by far the hardest one to perform in Half Sword consistently. It's also a bit finicky, but I think that works to our advantage. The Shield How starts from either of your shoulders, and then transitions to the other side, binding against your opponent's blade, while hitting them with the short edge of your sword. Oh, and the short edge of the sword is the back edge, or the one mainly facing you most of the time. But in Half Sword, the moment where you're able to hit them with the short edge of your sword doesn't last very long, because it's an angle that you're not meant to attack from, and your character can't stay in that position for very long. But that just means you gain more speed and momentum coming out of that position because your character helps you, which makes for some really cool follow-up attacks. And I noticed that this attack works really well on bots in this game, because they're not ready for how fast the sword whips back around after you try to perform a shield how even if you miss. One tip I have for you guys is that it's easier to aim the shield how if they're really close. Now to perform a shield how, you're going to start with the sword above your right or left shoulder, but you want it to be pointing at the camera. You don't want it too high or too low, or it won't work. Then you want to get into that to perform the attack, but I use it. And the last Master Strike is the Scheitel how, which is a high vertical cut to the opponent's head, and it's primarily used for breaking low guard attack. Extended this way, it offers you the greatest potential for range. A few options to choose from, and even if your opponent does manage to parry and counterattack, you can easily parry and end with a thrust. In Half Sword, the Scheitel how is great at going over the top of shields and bucklers, catching your opponents off guard.
Oh, so it's literally just that. So that's the difference. That flat side facing to the right or left, whatever you like to say. And then that facing which one up. You know, I know the like technical differences and why it's different, I should say. I'm gonna make another suggestion because it's annoying. Not yet. You don't block that, you take it. Stupid. How does this work out? lagging. This isn't so like.
Now, sir.
Oh, this is what annoys me. I've stabbed him multiple times, but no, I go down. So he gets me once under the armpit. As we all know, your jugular artery, your heart and your lungs are all there. And parts of the brain. Oh my god. Brutal. Just got stabbed at his head. Just kicked in the head. What kind of move was that? Oh my god! That's not stabbing at all, is it? That's not how stabbing works. You can't stab with a pommel, can you? Get on with it. Or you can just attack faster than us as well. Okay, I guess my hand doesn't like me. It's stupid. Stop it with spoilers! I don't want to do spoilers. That was a good parry. How is it not stun? Even though I just stabbed him in the side of the head, I guess he's not affected. But yeah, sure, I guess. Alright, if this doesn't cut his leg. Okay, how is he not enough? If his sword touches me with no force and my leg falls off, just because he hit me at the gun, then why doesn't he get put in on? When I do it with force, I just try something. Why do you attack from that side? That's not realistic. Why do you attack from the side of your shield where you can get virtually no power? I guess I'll go from this side. Oh, but now you go from that side, don't you? Why? Molded man. Amazing. I don't get this, because whenever I go from this side, they normally swing from the same side, but then I was going to do that, but he just happens to swing at the right side. Like, I don't get it. Am I just like obnoxiously unlucky? Or are they just predicting me that right? Okay, how am I not swinging here? And how are you not dead-like? Like then, how are you not swinging? Why are you not swinging? But yeah, sure, I guess it's fast. Why are you just unaffected by having your arm crossed? What? I'm not doing this.